In the top end of the market for January, number of sales and sales volume rules, while median sales price kind of lags just a little bit from where the other two indicators are. Hi, this is John James with the James team at RE/MAX Partners, coming to you with another Steamboat market update, this time for the luxury market. So we're talking $2 million and up, and kind of looking to see where things are and what's moving and how's that all happening. As I said, with the main indicators, median sales price is down. It's down about 12.5% from 2.915 million in 2020, January 2020, to 2.55 million for this last month of January. So that's certainly anything in double digits is somewhat significant. But the big thing is that the number of sales and sales volume are definitely just chugging along. So, we had maybe 36 sales in January of 2020 in this top end of the market. We're up to 77 for January of this year. That is a 113.9% increase. So that's over double the amount from last year. And the sales volume reflects that as well, where we were 125.5 million in sales in January of 2020. This year, it was $242,334,583. That's a 92.9% jump in total dollar volume. So then that comes to inventory. What's going on? How much is on the market? How fast is it going? Days on market is down precipitously. So it's cut in half from 141 down to 64. That's a 54.6% drop in the median days on market. So it's taking a lot less time to sell 2 million plus home in Steamboat. And, you can see that also from the month supply. Now, month supply is something that we generally expect to see around the 24-month mark. Like last year was 22 months. This year in January, it was only 10. And, to have it move that fast, it would only take 10 months to get rid of all the inventory over 2 million. That's pretty amazing. That's down 55.7% from where it was last year. So, again, things are moving at the top of the market. They're maybe not as that high price as we have seen in maybe months past. But we also don't have as many listings too. So in January 2020, we had 74 active listings. This January, only 51. And so that's about 31.1% decrease. But as we have been seeing, and this is the trend, new listings are up. We've been seeing the trend for new listings. More and more stuff is coming on the market. It's just not lasting that long. There were 80 new listings in January of last year. This year, 150. So almost double, up to 87.5% from where it was last year, an increase in new listings. Again, it's not necessarily offsetting what's going out of the market, but we're liking seeing more come into the market. Finishing up, we'll start with value and where the sales to list price ratio is. That has gone up too. So, last year, sellers were getting 94.6% of their list price. And this year, it's at 96.2%. So that's up, just a 95.2%, my bad. And that's up 0.6%. So if the sales to list price ratio is up and the median sales price is down, what that's telling me is the sellers are more accurately pricing their properties, and they're pricing them to sell. So keep that in mind. And then price reductions actually jumped up. They went from 3 last year to 6 this year, so they doubled. So that's one of the few places where we've seen more price reductions. And we'll be interested to see if that trend keeps going on. Finally, let's look to the future. So pending listings, those are up by 193.2%. They were 44 last year. There's 129 this year. So that's pretty amazing how many pending listings there are. So that will tell you February will be a fairly strong time in sales for this upper market area. And finally, the back on markets, where we had 0 last year, we had 2 terminated contracts that came back on. And, again, this is starting to kind of be less and less of a factor, less and less of an indicator of what's going on in the market. It was more of a factor early on when we had a lot of buyers that were looking at stuff sight unseen. Then it dropped. Maybe it's coming back a little bit. We'll see. So there we have it. The luxury market is done. I'm still going to do the recaps for the 250 to 750 and the 2 million mark for 2020. We'll see those shortly. If you have any questions, please give me a call, 970-846-0797, or email me at johnjames@jamesteamsteamboat.com, or leave a comment in the video. Love to hear from you. Thanks very much. Glad you're liking those videos. Take care.